So a lot of big news came out today. Well, regarding Medmen and Australia's capital. I guess those are the two most interesting subjects to talk about in this video, and that's going to be the center focus of the video. Anyways, Australis was halted today all day, and because of this piece of news, I believe that Australis could be halted for a long time until the transaction goes through. It still has to be voted on shareholders, but this is just my opinion. I could totally be wrong, and Australis could start trading tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see if I'm right or wrong. But my gut feeling tells me that Australis is not going to be traded today, and that's what I believe. But who knows? We will see what happens moving forward. So this piece of news was really big. This company, obviously, well, it's a private company, so we don't know exactly what the company's financials look like, what their revenues are like, what their cash positions like, what's their debt positions like. We don't know anything about this company, but Australia's capital is valuing this company a lot higher than what their valuation is, which is $75 million. So some highlights I want to point out that this company as is basically selling products across the United States and to 27 other countries. I don't know if C-Web sells to 27 different countries, but I know C-Web sells products across the United States. We don't know what these revenues are like, but one thing I do want to point out is this company is growing at a massive rate, 60% sale growth in 2009, and expects to continue to grow with new production extraction facility, which is anticipated to come online early 2020 and deliver approximately 10 times Folium's current extraction capacity. Folium has invested heavily in product broad spectrum hemp oil in its most natural form through an innovative extraction and purification process. Most importantly, Folium Biosciences has achieved this growth while being profitable for 1 year. That's a big deal. Folium's management has over 100 years of collective experience in consumer products, foods, and pharmaceutical, and an overall team of 242 employees. So it's not a small company. It's a pretty decent sized company. Another important point I want to point out: upon completion of the proposed transaction, the member of Folium will exchange their unit for common shares of Australis. That current shareholders of Australis will hold approximately 11% of the resulting issue share currents of 89%. So 11%. Australis is worth $75 million. The combined company, in theory, should be worth, 75 times 9, $675 million in theory only. So we don't know how much it's worth, but in theory it should be worth $675 million because Australis is agreeing to own only 11% of the company and Folium will own 89% of the company. So obviously Folium investors must be rich. I think so. I could totally be wrong, but in order for Folium to be valued 9 times bigger in Australia, Folium private investors must be pretty well off, because that's a pretty big significant merger. And then another thing you guys have to also take into consideration that once this stock is diluted, there's going to be a reverse takeover of Australis. I believe I read somewhere with a reverse split, but I can't seem to find it in here. But there's something you guys gotta be aware that there will be a reverse split because 40 believe standard. I don't know, but there's gonna be reverse split. I can't find the information right now, and I don't want to bore you guys to death while I read the whole thing. But so I want to point out Blaze Capital. Blaze Capital said there was a big piece of news in the works for Australis Capital that will explode the stock to the upside, and you know, this could be an explosion. This is a pretty big deal, but you gotta remember there's also a reverse split. Some people don't like a reverse split, but I just want to remind you guys that there was a company not too long ago that had a reverse split, Victoria Gold, and it went up. So it had a reverse split and then it went up. I'll prove it to you guys. So if we look at the chart, reverse split on November 20th, and what happened? The stock went all the way up to 861. So does a reverse split really matter? No, because the shareholders make up the value of the company unless the current shareholder in Australis is going to bail out and sell their stock if it becomes publicly traded, because they don't want to be in the reverse split. You know, that's how it is. But there has to be a vote. That means that, and I don't think shareholders can really exit anyways, the really big shareholders, because there needs to be enough volatility, trading volume for them to sell out. So for them to dump tens of millions of shares would be very hard. So the people who hold tens of millions of shares in Australis is basically, they're gonna be voting on this merger. You know, I think this is a big deal because if the combined company does have a $600 million market cap, they would have a very strong stock to continue to acquire their growth. You know, I think this is a very, very big deal. Charlotte's Web, you know, is worth $665 million. $1.2 billion. So this combined company will be worth $600 million, which is pretty good. Who knows? Maybe Australia's stock will explode to the upside, and then the combined total value will be worth even more than that. Who knows at the end of the day what's going to happen? I don't know if the stock's going to sell off or the stock's going to skyrocket. It all depends on rich people, I believe, or rather people with money. So if people with money are saying, oh, this is an awesome deal, this is awesome, I'm going to support Australis, they buy the stock skyrockets. You know, I think ordinary retail investors are not going to be able to move the stock unless it's a collective buying. But you know, I'm more interested to hear what Blaze Capital has to say, because he's an insider. He's probably talking with them. He's probably he's probably talking with them. I think we're gonna hear some news soon from Blaze Capital, hopefully. But yeah, this is very, very interesting news. I'm a shareholder. I may lose quite a bit of money out of this because, you know, the stock could sell off from this news. I don't know at the end of the day. At the end of the day, rich people are in charge of the stock price. So if there was a massive selling off, then that would be not good. But we'll see what happens tomorrow or sometime this week, because I think Blaze Capital will eventually come back on YouTube and will eventually explain this scenario. At least that's my hope. The second biggest news was Medmen. Medmen secured $27 million, additional $27 million at 0.43 cents, and then they also issued out a total of 40 million warrants at 60 cents. So basically, Medmen is diluting shareholders about 100 million shares for about 40 million US dollars. Oh, right here, 40 million warrants exercisable at 60 cents until the December 31st, 2022, representing a 31% loan amount. The warrants can be canceled, representing 100% of the loan amount. So, I don't think the stock's going, I think Medmen has secured enough funds to continue operational. Now is their job to try to reduce expenses and try to flip to profitability. There was also some interesting news in here that they said that Gotham Green gave them an additional $10 million. And they also got the Illinois license. On December 2nd, the company closed the acquisition of PharmaCann Evanston, Illinois location pursuant to termination of lease agreement. Release agreement date October 7, 2019, and entered into a between the company, PharmaCann LCC, and other parties there too. So this is so the Medmen's officially in Illinois right now, and Illinois is going legal in beginning of the year. I don't know what the stock price is gonna do at the end of the day, but they have secured enough funds to continue to operate, because if you remember on the balance sheet, they had about $44 million of cash, and then they just raised an additional $10 million from Gotham Green and another $27 million US from this other company. So Medmen has about 70 million US dollars to operate. So that's pretty good. I don't know what the stock's gonna do at the end of the day, but I think this is pretty good news. I'm a shareholder. I'm hoping the stock goes up, but if it keeps going down, it just creates a buying opportunity, because this company is not going to go bankrupt, and the fact that they introduced new shareholders, Gotham Green is not going to get basically acquire Medmen for cheap. So that's just the way it is. Not too much to say about that. Australis also holds BAM. So now that Australis is doing a reverse merger, they can also acquire BAM and then become a multi-state operator / hemp company in the United States, and the valuation could increase dramatically. But I think Australia's plan with BAM is for them to acquire attractive assets, while so they have BAM acquiring assets, and they have Australis with the new combination to acquire assets, and they hope to build a big company in the future, combining the two companies once they acquire everything. I think that's their plan moving forward. I could totally be wrong, but that's what I think. Charlotte's Web Holding, like I said, $1.12 billion. Folium could be doing the same revenues as Charlotte Web's. We don't know what their financials are, but we will once they become a publicly traded company. I don't know. Like Medmen had a nice day today, 14.44%. Okay. Harvest Health, decline day today. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm hoping it declines all the way down to $2 Canadian. That's my hope. I don't know if it will. We will see. But they had some news about appointing 2 CEOs to the board. The market today was green. Not too much to say about that. Disney up 28 cents. Disney is not releasing any numbers for how many Disney Plus subscribers they have right now. Netflix is down $3.63, 1.12% after hours. Of course, Netflix has to be volatile. It can't just go straight down. It has to go up, then down, up, then down. It's so annoying. But that's what you have to deal with in the market. Annoying stuff like volatility. Beyond Meat is up $1.25 today, up 3 cents after hours. You know, it's gonna probably be volatile too. But you know, I still think that Beyond Meat here is a good price. I mean, of course, it can go down lower. That's just my opinion. Canopy Growth CGC stock is up 14 cents after hours. I mean, up 5 cents after hours, 14 cents in total. Aurora Acreage Holdings 525. Aurora is up 3 cents after hours. Nope, 2 cents after hours. I wish Aurora. I'm interested to see like what is happening with Australis and Aurora now. Blaze Capital did say that Australis will delink from Aurora, and this news basically delinks Aurora from Australis, but maybe they still have a partnership together. Who knows? We'll see. Canopy Growth is up 5 cents after hours. Rivers pulled back 5 cents today. Just because I like a company at a certain price doesn't mean it can't go lower. Of course, I bought in Rivers thinking that there's a possibility it can go lower. I'm hoping to see Rivers go back to $1.05. Don't know if it will, but I'm hoping it does. High Tide, this is the one company I do like. I think Afria and Aurora both want this company, and at 18 cents, it's a pretty attractive price because it's at all-time low. But again, it could go down lower because anything is possible in the stock market. Bitcoin is trading sideways. Hive had a nice little 1 cent pop today, 10%. Kron after hours is up 2 cents. Ianthus today was trading sideways. True Eve is just down. This could be an opportunity, but again, it could also go down lower. We will see what happens. Curaleaf is trading sideways and has been trading sideways for a while. T-God, I think T-God's heading down lower than 76 cents. I think we're going to see it down to like 50 cents in the future, but again, that's my opinion. We'll see if that actually happens. Liberal Health Science starting to become very volatile. I'm hoping that, I'm hoping it goes down. I mean, I would love for Liberal Health Science to crash because I believe in this company, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, yeah, that's it for my video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.